here presents an athlete who competes legitimately. You have surely seen those races where the winner gets disqualified because they discovered that somewhere along the track, at one of those curves, they sat down to rest or tripped another runner, and even though they won, they were eventually caught, and he is not crowned legitimately. Fight the good fight of faith. The hardworking farmer must be first to partake of the crops. Must be first to partake of the crops. You know, I understand the Christian life. You enter, you know the revelation, the word begins to find space in your mind, and you confess it, and it becomes part of your life, and you start to sow like a good farmer. You start sowing the word, and it seems like nothing is happening. And you say you are healthy, yet you remain sick. I am doing well, but you almost lost your car. And you are like, hey, this. Lord, you work for others, but not for me. No, others are also working the land too. They are sowing. Now pay close attention to me. There arrives a moment when the seed breaks the soil and bears fruit. Once that soil breaks through, it becomes fertile ground. You harvest, sow again, and you know you will harvesting again. I've seen my life that way. I've confessed the word. I've been faithful to the word. I speak the word. I think the word. I teach the word. I consume the word. I preach the word. I have those signs that the word may sprekad. It is the word because God is already in His rest. What must spread is His word. That's why it says there, Timothy, consider what I say. May God give you understanding in everything. The farmer who labors must be the first to partake of the crops. The harvest takes time. But once the harvest is worked, you have to keep trusting in this word. I've been here 3 years. 3 years. Hey, I've more than 20. Confessing it. But work. Work and listen, what are 20 years? You spend 80 years wasting time, you die and they say nothing about you, they put down a coffin and that is it. Who died there? A nobody. How many of your family members do you not know? Look, they were born, they ate, they slept, they ate. They died. And that is where all your relatives ended up. Do you want the same thing for you? Here you sow, but when you reap the harvest, there's a lifestyle for you, something solid. Your work in the Lord isn't in vain. You have to sow on your own account. Listen, because there are things you sow that you will reap. Look at what Paul tells Timothy. Look, my son Timothy, may God give you understanding in everything, but the farmer, to reap the harvest, must first sow. In everything you sow. If you want a good friendship, you have to cultivate it. If you want something wonderful, you have to cultivate it. Whatever it is that you desire, you must cultivate it.